can you check if it's working on YouTube, please? Ok, 47, 47. Okay, but this should work. Yeah, okay. It should be working. No, there's no audio. I should record audio from my. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Let's go with this. Should be. And I will lower the volume because I think it's too high. Okay. So this is again a Deathstroke with. Oh, the stream. No, stop streaming. I start recording. It stopped. Okay, I will improve my. I will boost my volume, and or I will lower this one. Okay, should be check for audio. The in-game audio is low enough. I think it's too low right now. Okay. 40. Okay. Game audio is okay right now, or it's still higher than my voice? There. Okay. Okay, I will try and go with this game. Okay. This took like a lifetime. So. Okay, Al Jordan started with this debuff. I will taunt on Power Girl, and I will try and purge Deathstroke of all his awareness with Superman. Okay, now it's time for me to apply some bleeds on Deathstroke. Can you hold the volumes okay? Or is there something still too low or too high? Uh-huh. Okay. I will try and kill Cyborg. Okay, I killed him with the secondary effect, so that's what got his turn meter. And I will try and kill Hal Jordan right now with Power Girl. Again, turn meter up for Deathstroke, which will die from the Blitz. So I don't want anyone else to die here. I will taunt with Superman, and I will try to kill Green Arrow with Blitz and Power Girls. Okay, and it's done. Okay, another 3-star for us. And let's move to the next one. Okay, just a moment. I need to buy the energy from the social before they expire. Okay, this is an Al Jordan, Liquid Magister team, so I will use Steppenwolf to avoid Liquid Magister, and I will go for Siren and Power Girl to kill the 2 reds and 2 greens, and here Reverse Flash or another Taunter are the next best things, so I suppose Reverse Flash is the way to go. Okay, it gets laggy if I open Discord, so I won't be able to type anything on Discord. Okay, here I can go for the AoE to get some speed up on Reverse Flash, or just try and hit Harlequin Majesty. I suppose it's better if I hit her, I miss. Steppenwolf gets the AoE and she attacks Power Girl. So when Steppenwolf buffs everyone else, Power Girl will be able to kill her. So this is the plan. Okay, more strength up for Power Girl. Now it's time for Cyborg to buff up, and let's see we. And another one is gone. And here I can just attack Cyborg, which is a non-issue. Okay, 3 more stars. Okay, this is an non-legendary red dude, so he can't steal my buff if someone dies. He has, again, a Liquid Magister, so Steppenwolf is the way to go to avoid some RNG problems. And this time I need someone to kill DOJ, and the plan here is to keep Power Girl to kill both Red Dude and Harlequin Magister, and I can skip. No, I just go with this team up. I could have used the Harlequin Magister in the place of Reverse Flash or Siren, but Siren is good enough to kill Defender of Justice because she can heal. She's not in leader position, and Reverse Flash is good on the opening to just AoE the team and opt for a miss on Harlequin Magister and a crit on someone else, so Steppenwolf will get some buffs. Okay, so AoE as stated, and Red Dude is nearly dead, so I can just buff up with Steppenwolf. And now it's Siren time with the AoE, which will kill Red Dude and put bleeds on everyone. It's a shame that Supergirl got stunned because she won't be able to kill DOJ right now. She lost all the crits up and a bunch of strength. So here I can opt for, I will heal and opt for a kill on Harlequin Magister with an AoE. Sadly Steppenwolf is dead, and now I can kill DOJ with Siren. It's my only easy way to do that. So 2 stars for us. Okay. Next fight will be another 3 death strokes in a row. And this has a Lobo, a little Lobo, so Red Dude Superman is the way to go. Power Girl is L4, but just 5k, so she's not Gear 11. She's a non-issue. The issue here is Black Adam, because he can just ramp up in an ugly way. No, YouTube one. Okay, I need to go and check the chat. Okay, how do I show chat? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Michael, and thanks, Kevin, and thanks to everyone else watching this. I need to detach this so I can read it better. Okay. And Jets, if you can you please spam the link to the channel in the main Reddit, the Redditverse channel, so if someone else wants to, yeah, thanks. Okay, so I was saying, for this fight I will go with Red Hood, Superman. Superman will kill Baby Lobo, and here I can do some just little experimentation. As my opponent, Power Girl, is not Gear 11, I don't fear Red Robin to be killed by the Power Girl, so I can use Red Robin to speed up Superman, give him through sight to be able to bypass her taunt and go straight on Lobo. And I will use Harlequin Magister to kill on retaliation the Black Adam. So let's hope it works, and at least I showed some Red Robin fight. Okay, as I said, Red Robin should be the fastest, and I will buff up Superman, give him turn meter and true sight to avoid Power Girl and kill the Baby Lobo. And it's done. Now I can go with some AoE to just low down Black Adam. You can say that the opposing team is not really scary because they were not Gear 11, but you know, that's something that can work even at Gear 11. And this, the best thing to do is, here the best thing to do is to kill Black Adam with the AoE and put some buff immunity on everyone else and get some turn meter. Okay, so now with Power Girl's turn, I can opt for a stun, or yeah, that's the thing to do, because then it's Red Robbing, which will purge her. Please be advised that my Red Robbing is still not skilled with the Legendary Focus, so without a proper team it doesn't offer that much crazy things. And it's done. Now it's just a matter of time until that stroke perishes. I can purge him. Hopefully I will get that immunity. No, I didn't. Okay, just one more turn and it's done. Okay, another Lobo. No, this is no Lobo. This is Deathstroke with two. This is full Gear 11 team, and there's Harlequin Magister, Reverse Flash, and Cyborg. I won't use here neither Superman nor the other three, because I don't need any killing in Lobo. I will go with Power Girl because I need some taunt on first turn to avoid a lucky Cyborg or Reverse Flash killing on my Red Dude. And the next best thing here to just avoid some RNG stuff is to use Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf, my Steppenwolf is only gear 10, but he can take a punch and take a beating from gear 11. He's so tanky. And to kill everyone, the rest, I will use my lovely Siren. So let's go. Okay, so my power goal has been slowed down. I can go with the... Okay, another misses on. Okay, no luck. It's okay, I hopefully won't die here. And everyone got the evade down, so I can go with the OE. And there's only just one difference between evasion down and evasion up. So RNG will say that I will miss here. Obviously. Okay, one more attack for Steppenwolf. Okay, he will buff Power Girl right now. I still need to taunt here because I don't want. No, I can go for the attack because she won't miss. She will kill Harlequin Magister, and I will get turn matter, and I can kill someone else with Siren, which is more turn than Reverse Flash, so should be okay. I will taunt up again. I expect some AoE. Okay, now is the interaction between Steppenwolf's first ability, which gives turn meter on crit, and Deathstroke. If you just go against an immune opponent, you won't be able to crit, so it's a wasted attack. The best thing I can do here is to attack one between the other two to get the crit I need, and hopefully I will just be able to go. No, I didn't crit, so my usual luck. Okay, let's kill Reverse Flash because he goes bonkers. Okay, and now it's a matter of time before I kill Red Dude, Deathstroke and Cyborg. And I will go for the attack here on Deathstroke because hopefully Cyborg will go after Siren, that will kill him. And this is Siren dying. Okay, last match on my board, and this is another Harlequin Deathstroke team. So Steppenwolf will stay, and to kill the two blues, you know, my roster doesn't have any good red. So as you can see, I have only Red Dude, Harlequin Magister, and Deathstroke. The others are just gear 10. So they will die in most of the time against Harlequin Magister Retaliation. So to kill the two reds here, my best bet is to opt for a miss for Siren, and then I will use my own Siren to bleed them out. Yes, I know, I have sooner or later to decide to level up some reds. It's just that I love blues and greens so much that I can get behind that. Okay. Oh, so Siren is enraged, and that's not a good thing to see, because she will go before Steppenwolf. And unless I miss here... okay, my plan is here is to crit on both, on one of Siren or Cheetah, to get Steppenwolf turn meter up, and miss on Harlequin Magister to have him retaliate. I need the turn meter up, so okay, I critted on Siren. So Steppenwolf will go before Siren, and she won't miss on Harlequin Majester or she just dies. Okay, in the meantime, Sirent went, died on Harlequin Majester. They need to do something about Harlequin Majester because she's crazy. And now that's just I'm forced to go on Harlequin Majester, but everyone here has it up, each hands up, and Majester has evasion down, so she won't be able to live on. Now, here I have two choices. The first one is to use AoE to remove one more stack on of awareness from Deathstroke. The other one is to just stop for a crit on Harlequin Majester. I think it's better if I go for a crit and hope that my Harlequin Majester gets the turn meter up. She didn't. Okay, seems that streaming. Yeah, if someone wants to post on Reddit right now, yeah, I should have done that, but it was like an improvised thing, so I will do next time. If for now, if someone else wants to do that for me, I won't lose any time from the game, because this is going to be a long stream, so again, thanks if you post it on the Reddit or the Redditverse Discord channel. Oh, Deathstroke just killed a bunch of my guys. I was a bit distracted, so... Okay, I suppose he is dead because he has so many bleeds, and I will go with the second that will do true damage to him. And is the bleeding, and the normal damage will kill him. Okay. Full ball crit. New one. We are 314. And this is another horrible board with a lot of 3-6 and no fight, which is more than 10. So let's go. Okay. This is a strange fight because both DOJ and Power Girl are gear 11, and we have a level 5, legendary 5 red dude. So this is going to be a massacre. I can't have my Steppenwolf here because if he dies, I'm just gone. And I need to use Superman. And hope for a... This is difficult because I want to go with DOJ to remove the evasions from Harlequin Majester or Steppenwolf to avoid the miss on Harlequin Majester. But yeah, let's try with Steppenwolf. I'm scared about that L5 Reddit. So what do I do here? Reverse flash to slow down DOJ or Harlequin Majester to... Yeah, Harlequin Majester, and because my reasoning here is that DOJ will go on Power Girl, removing her taunt, buff and whatnot, and she won't remove the taunt and evasion from Harlequin Majester due to affinity. So let's hope it works. Oh. Okay, as I said, DOJ went for my Power Girl. Now here I will taunt up with Power Girl. Notice that opposing Power Girl has been enraged, so my Steppenwolf is safe for a turn, at least. Everyone else is not. Now, I have 2 each hands up, and sadly, DOJ hasn't taunted. So, my reasoning is the same as before for Reverse Flash. If I go here with an AoE and a crit on someone, I can get some turn meter up on Steppenwolf and hopefully buff everyone else before Siren's turn. But the issue here is that this Super Power Girl has already 4 strength up, so if I attack her, I will probably end up giving her a turn, and she can kill my Harlequin. So I have no choice, and I have to attack Harlequin Majester. No crit for me, so no buff up. The only good thing is that the only thing is that Power Girl has so many strength up that she will be able to kill Red Dude, hopefully. Okay, and now it's time of truth. Will he die? He didn't. Okay, now I need to... what's the turn meter order here? Harlequin will be next, so I will buff everyone else up. What with the AoE? Oh, this was interesting because I could have gone with the... Okay, AoE. Kill Red Dude, hopefully. Okay. It's done. Okay. Let's try and kill Power Girl. And let's go for DOJ. And here I need to have some death immunity. Because I don't want to die from DOJ retaliation. Oh, okay, someone is going to die. And this is the end of DOJ. Oh, I was pretty scared of that redo, so it went better than I thought. Okay, next game. And this is another redo. Oh, this is just Gear 10. The only issue here is that he has a Gear 11 Power Girl, and you know, for the lot of you, I will go with Red Robin, just to avoid Clayface. I don't care about the taunt here, but I need someone to soak Power Girl attacks. One issue that we found with Clayface is that his invisibility doesn't work on taunter. So my idea here is to go with DOJ to remove the death immunity from Power Girl, Siren to bleed everyone else, Red Robin, as I said, to give someone turn meter up, and who's the best next thing here? Don't know. Reverse Flash. So the turn meter here should be is Robin. Okay, Reverse Flash will AoE. Okay. Turn order. Okay, Clayface does his stuff and gives everything. Oh, I suppose his Power Girl has a taunt. She doesn't have it. Okay, so let's just go with the AoE. As you may notice, the I was so wrong with that power girl. Red robbing is invisible due to the taunts, and I will give turn meter up and through sight to reverse flash, so I will be able to attack directly that red dude, and I will just AoE to keep my buff up here. This was an unfair game, so whatever I'm talking about. Let's kill the Robin. Okay, let's. He will die here because I noticed that even if he is invisible, Power Girl still retaliates. I don't know why. Oh, she didn't. Hopefully, lucky me. Okay, I need to. Okay, and I will try and kill Power Girl. And here I will need to. Oh, she did retaliate on the wrong one. Who cares? I need my my sound decided to stop working, so I need. Okay, let's kill him. Oh, he's still clapping his hands. This is boring. How long do you think that he will go on? Do you have your next TR waiting for him to clap his hands? Okay, stopped. Okay, so next fight. In the meanwhile, I will. Yeah, Michael just answered that for you, for me. Clayface is working so good for him, and it's good at L4 because he will get more stats, so health, which is the best thing he can get as a tank. But to be honest, I found him as like Steppenwolf to work godly, and I meant godly, even in gear 10. So and L3. So it's just if you have the essence to spare, go on for it because you will get the steel immunity when they attack. So Power Girl, Superman, and the other that will attack you will lose their immunity. But the stats that he has in gear 10 L3 are just enough to work. But as I said, Michael here, he does some videos on YouTube. He's from Justice League of Reddit, and he has some fights with Clayface, and you can check his videos. And I don't think that's a rush to get to get him to L4. You can leave it at L3. If you have the spare essence, go for it. Okay, next fight. This is 2 green, 2 blue. And as I said before, my good reds are not good enough because they will die to Power Girl Retaliation. She's level 4, I hope she has the taunt. Here my plan is just to go with Bleed Team. And to counter the 2 greens, I will use the green. And I will use a red. And I think that this is my favorite spot for Deathstroke. Because, you know, we all hate Deathstroke because of the Lobo interaction. But I simply love him in the place of the old Green Arthur Castaway, Green Arrow Castaway position, because it's that good. It will slow down everyone else. He can't die the very first 3 or 4 turns. He's just good as a support role behind the crazy interaction with Lobo. I'm bored of it. I wrote just today on Reddit about how much I'm bored of that. But Red Robin will do something for that. Okay, here I have two choices. To bleed everyone else, to get some stacks on Siren, or just kill Power Girl, which I suppose is the thing to do, because Siren will help me with the bleeds, and I will use that. So, as I was saying, here we have the best thing that Deathstroke do. I can go to rack up some more evasion, or I don't want opposing DOJ to use the lasso, both of them. So I will just silence her, and that will do good enough for me. Oh, the DOJ. Okay, now it's bleed time. I can go all out on bleed because I have my DOJ to remove the evasion up from opposing Siren. And I will go now on Hal Jordan because I want to remove the shield to avoid the call assist. And here's the turn meter control I was saying before. And the evasion removal and the buff keeping. She should have some bleed up. Yeah, she does. So let's go with auto attack. My power girl died, so does she. It's DOJ. And now it's time for me to rack up some awareness, because I need bot blue on his Siren, or I won't kill her in this year. I don't care if Hal Jordan try and stance everyone else. I don't care, as I said. This is the good Deathstroke working. Okay. Oh. I'm just thinking when the first loss will happen. This is going too smoothly right now. Yes. As I said, I think that I will spend 2k gems to get to Red Robin because of this stupid ladder solution that is implemented right now, that forces the one with more than 4 or 5 gear 11 to only get low scores, and it's horrible. Okay, so this match will be a massacre because he has Steppenwolf to buff up everyone because my Siren will have evasion up. He has Ares, which does a lot of damage and has the risk to enrage my team. And he has Black Adam at health 4 gear 11, which can chain so many attacks in a row. So my plan is to Harlequin Magister someone. I know that there's Steppenwolf, but I think I will try and kill him before he goes there. And this is going to be my plan. Cheetah will speed up everyone. Siren and let's go. Siren and DOJ will do their turn first because my Cheetah is just gear 10, so they are faster. But I need the buffs. So here I can go with the stun and opt for No, I will just go for an attack on Steppenwolf. Okay, now it's cheetah time. The most dangerous guys here is Siren, so let's go for her. And with that amount of strength up, she is able to one-shot her. Now here, I do want to rack up some bleeds because I need the evasions. Okay, Harlequin has been enraged. And now it's Black Adam, yeah. That's what happened when Black Adam goes crazy. As I said, I was scared of him. I want to keep my buff, so I will stun everyone else, stun everyone and keep the buff up. And here I want to kill Black Adam as soon as possible, so this is my move. Now it's time for me to bleed Ares and try and kill Steppenwolf with the others. So let's go with that. Okay, she's dead, and now it's my 2 blue against him, and I will start purging some buffs. And he should not be bleeding. I need to check that. Yeah. Let's put some bleeds on him. This will be a long fight because he will just keep up putting that immunity when he reaches 15% and stamina up, stunning my guy, so unless I get a couple of crit and procs from Siren, it will be long. I will try and just attack him. I don't need any stun at the moment. Okay. Okay, I did get a proc, so it's done. My dead shot. Oh, sorry. There is a little delay from the chat and the video because I don't know. This is, I think, my setup that doesn't allow more than that to get a good resolution. My dead shot is just. I want to show you my dead shot. It's in the dumpster. It's gear 4, and not even nearly skilled. So. It's not the moment for him to shine. Okay. So, another Deathstroke fight. This will be easy, I hope, because he doesn't have any good gear 11. So, Red Hood will prevent him from buffing. I will use Power Girl to taunt up and Reverse Flash to kill Catwoman before she goes. Here I have a chance. Okay, I think this is an Alliance reward team because both the 3 of them are... No, actually, everyone here is from the Alliance reward. I will go with Catwoman. Yeah. Okay, so here I will go for, as I said, the kill on, or at least the try, okay, on Catwoman. And just want to buff up. Okay, now I will... Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't remember that I was capturing at zone, so... Okay. Let's go with Deathstroke control. And Actually, I should have used my Catwoman. I'm not used to the new Catwoman that removes all the, steals all the awareness, so I should have. No, I removed it. It just takes a couple of moments to get out. Sorry for the chat over the video. I'm capturing a zone, so that's the issue. I was saying I should have stolen the awareness from Deathstroke instead of removing it with Redwood. Okay, I can go here for the kill on Steppenwolf. And then I will try and kill Flash. And then I will stun. And should be done. You know, is the things that you do when it's the first time that you stream on a new service. I was used to stream Hearthstone just for the lulz, and with OBS and Twitch, and it was a different setup, so this is new for me. Okay, this is a Steppenwolf. Oh, another heavy blue team with the Steppenwolf. So I will still use my Harlequin Majester because it's the only one that I can use in this situation. And that Steppenwolf is my dream because he's level 5. And as I said many times, Steppenwolf is one of my favorite characters because he has an awesome kit. So my position here, my tactic here is to go with Harlequin Majester anyway. Red Dude does a lot of damage against blues, and I hope to get some turn meter down. My issue here is with Zatanna that can do a lot of damage in gear 11, and that Hippolyta that will call assist. So what do I do here? Siren as usual. And I suppose I need another taunter or a bait. No, a taunter. I will go with Power Girl just to remove as soon as possible that Steppenwolf, which will be hard. Okay, so we have first turn. Okay, first turn away from DOJ that removes every evasion up from Harlequin Majester and even Stancer. Let's see the good thing in that Steppenwolf won't be able to get any buff. So we will start bleeding DOJ, and hopefully we will apply more bleeds with an attack from Siren. And she didn't proc. Look at me. Okay. Here, Zatanna will probably heal everyone else up. So, what do I want to do? Do I want to kill DOJ and go safe, or yeah, I think it's better if I go for DOJ, apply some turn meter up to everyone, and opt for the best. Okay, here I want to kill Z, and from now on I can just punch a Steppenwolf in the face. Apply some bleed. Okay, so you want to use Deathstroke and Katana in the same position, in the same team. The issue is that Katana works well while in the leading spot due to her buffs. I will show that in a moment. My Katana is painfully low, I didn't get her shards until recently with the PvP. So the best katana is to skill is to steal all the awareness and immunities from a target, and the second and third are the ability to to proc commune from the fallen from a kill. So you want her as damaging possible. And the point is that Katana has damage and increased health while she is in the leading position. So if you want to use Deathstroke in the team leading uh, position, you will lose all the benefit from Katana. And that's, let's say, not a good thing to do. Okay, I got some energy. That's not a good thing to do. You could instead, as I did before, use Deathstroke as a support unit, especially if you have his first legendary point, which will slow down if he's full on health, which happens everywhere, and third, normal attack will silence everyone. Um, 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 so the Swap thing Katana leads with Deathstroke as a support can work, and it works especially good if you um, have an opposing Deathstroke, an opposing Superman, an opposing Power Girl, because she will be able to one-shot many of them, steal their immunities, steal their awareness, and profit from that situation. So that's the issue, and you can use Deathstroke as I did to control the matchup or the match in something that you want. That's my point with Deathstroke as leader and Katana. I prefer Katana as leader and Deathstroke as a generic support. So let me know if you want something more explained here, or I will do another match and then I will review the answer. This Fries is always on my boards, and lately he moved from the 14-point game to a abysmal 6-9. So he's just hard and doesn't give me that many points. Same situation as before, 2 blues, which are really good. Reverse Flash and no other taunts. So my hope here is to kill someone on retaliation, and this will be my tactic. What I want to do here, anything can happen, I don't care. My first move will be to slow down his DOJ, so with Reverse Flash. So my Harlequin Magister goes first, and Red Hood goes first compared to my opposing DOJ. This will allow me to hopefully kill her before she can remove the evasion up from, yeah, the evasion up from Harlequin Magister. I was trying to say that the only issue is that if opposing Reverse Flash is lucky enough to get a crit on get an hit on my Harlequin Magister, and it did happen. So new tactic here. I will try and kill DOJ. At least I will apply some bleed on her. Okay, my Queen isn't dead, and that's a good thing. She's still not dead. Okay. This okay, no. And that's what I feared. The buff stealing. Okay, I need to. This will be the first loss we were waiting. Yeah, I know you all were waiting for this. Okay, there's no point in going on. Yeah, I would love to use Superman, but I need to find At least not two blues in the same same team. Okay, this is the only tactic I can work with, so let's give it a try again. If not, I will try and cheese it with some other composition. Okay, let's hope that opposing reverse flash doesn't slow down my Elegant Magister. This was the plan I was going for before. Don't you hate when your Elegant Magister gets stunned by the DOJ AoE? Okay, now the plan here is to try and kill that red dude as soon as possible. From here I can go on Siren and then killing DOJ. I will apply some bleeds on reverse flash. I will keep going, applying turn meter down, and hopefully kill him. As you can see, the only composition I thought would work, barring the RNG, gave me 9 points and 3 stars. Yeah. I don't know if yeah, I don't know if it's Olga or Daniel, but welcome. Okay, so we have another Deathstroke, and this is a L5. L5 gear 10, I suppose, so I can use Red Robin here. Let's check it. L5 gear 10, yes. L5 gear 10 Power Girl. So, as usual, we have a Lobo. Let's use my loved Superman. We have 2 taunters, and we will use Red Robin. And we need someone to take the hits. And as his Power Girl is just gear 10, I can go with Harlequin Magister, and I have Superman for the second turn. So, turn here should go Red Robin, Superman, DOJ. Okay, should be enough. Okay, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, as I said, Superman will go first, thanks to Red Robin. This is one position I love about Red Robin, because you can use him like a generic support without any invisibility enabling character, and with him applying True Vision on someone else, and the True Vision lasting 2 turns, he will be able to get invisibility at the end of those turns. So Superman will go, he will have True Sight, he will kill Lobo. I will get turn meter down, everyone, and now it's time for my Harlequin Magister to go. Here I want to do AoE, just to slow things down, remove awareness stacks, and now I can choose to go with the AoE on DOJ. I hope that she would taunt, but she didn't. And applying healing immunity on everyone else. Good morning, guys. Yeah, DP goes to bed this time usually. Okay, so it's Superman turn again, and here I have a chance to stun Power Girl, and I did stun her. And here I want to remove her that immunity, hopefully, or taunt. Okay, it did happen. So here I will go with she doesn't have 4 strength up, so she won't retaliate. I can go for the bleeding to hopefully kill her, or the kill. Try to kill her is the way to go. And I will go and kill Deathstroke with the rest of the team. Okay, let's keep going. As I was saying, red robbing is amazing even in a support role. I just don't know if I want to spec him in more of a infinite attack build or with the various invisibility buffs and so on, or just a turn meter enable generic support without any particular members with invisibility on my team. And as I said to other guys in Reddit and Discord, I want to test some Young Justice team with. Here I will go on Reddit again. I want to test some Young Justice team with Robin, Red Robin, Nightwing, and Superboy, especially. And it will happen in the next days after the reset, because as you can see, I'm just going hard on this grind. It will take another, I think, 3 or 4 hours. So the stream won't be that long because I need to take a break sooner or later. But we will go for it. Okay, so this is another Deathstroke team with another Lobo. There is no Taunter here, so I don't need Red Robin. And I don't need Harlequin Magister. I will go with Power Girl instead of Harlequin Magister, and I will go with the usual Green Killer. Okay, so the game started and the Reverse Flash just AoE everyone else. I will buff up with Power Girl, kill Lobo. And then proceed to try and kill Superman. What I want to do here is to apply, hopefully, 2 bleed. So even if it removes 1, Siren will still find 1 to proc his 1. Yeah, and in fact a sheer move. Okay, let's go for this. You know, Murphy, if something can go wrong, it will surely go. So, Power Girl usual slaughterhouse, and it's downhill from here. I will taunt up with Superman just to prevent Star losing from some stupid RNG or decision from the AI. Yeah, Supes is awesome. Okay, so last fight on the board, and another Deathstroke with a Baby Lobo. So same old, Harley Quinn instead of Power Girl, Superman for Lobo, and the Blitz for everyone else. Let's go. Okay, usual stuff. I can show you something else here. But no, there's no Power Girl. What I do sometimes is to use Superman on Deathstroke. His second ability, the buff immunity and purge, will. This is an easy match, so I don't need to comment it really. The buff immunity and healing immunity will prevent Deathstroke from getting the death immunity. So I will go on him, buff up Power Girl with the rest of my buffers and letting her taunting for a turn. And next turn I will just AoE. And if you kill more than 2 characters and Lobo probably won't rest, so you don't care. And for 4% turn meter down, it will be just pain. Okay, another board clear. I want to take this time to thank you everyone else for staying and watching the stream. As you know, I'm trying to bring more content to the game and have more people enjoy this game. Okay, new board clear, no good result. As you can see, this is an horrible board. I could even think about just refreshing it. I'm 248 and the lowest. I think I am to aim to 3K trophies, and I am 400 behind. No, 300 behind. So I think it will happen sooner or later. Let's just for science. I have had a conversation with Michael here about pros and cons of refreshing boards for us that have more than 5 or 6 gear 11. And I know that this is just one case, but as you can see, my board is horrible and it's just 3-6 and a 6-9. So even if I 3-star everything, I will get 45 and 9, 54 points from this board. I will refresh this for science and hope to get more interesting fights. But I don't think it's possible, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see, I just wasted 1 energy that will have given me, let's say, 5 points to get 3, 6, 9 more points. So in the long run, this isn't worth, because you lost 1 energy, you lost an eventual board clear, so Hippolyta shards in this case, for 4 points. It's not worth. So let's clear this board, and as you can see, there's a katana led team, so sooner or later we will get there. Usual boring stuff here. Lobo. Okay, this I may use Red Robin again, because with my luck, DOJ will taunt on Superman turn, and so let's give him true sights. Yes, there's Steppenwolf and Harlequin Magister is not advised to use. Yes, as you can see, she did taunt indeed. Okay, let's go for the. I want to thank you, Michael, for pushing me into buying Red Robin. He tested it for me before I could spend my money, and he's just good. Okay, so now I just want to stun DOJ? No, I didn't. And as you can see, Red Robin dies to a couple of AoE. I think he needs to be in Gear 11 to do this kind of matches. And you know, guys, I think I'm gonna die again because this is getting ugly. Okay, so my plan is to just go 101 Superman against Steppenwolf because this will happen. Don't worry. Now he will kill DOJ and this is the 101 I was talking about. So let's buff up. And let's start the stunning and boring grind. I need to taunt every third turn just to get the strength up, or this will take 1 year or more to finish. Okay. Yeah, push is just, you know, I didn't need an hard push to buy Red Robin. I just wanted an excuse. Okay. Let's taunt for the last turn. By the way, as you can see, Superman 101 against Steppenwolf. 3 points, just 3 points. You know, it happens. Okay. Oh, these are fries again. Okay, I will do another match and then take a little break and go again after that. The break will be like 5 minutes. So this is an Alliance reward team. As you can see, he has 3 characters that has Alliance reward. I will use the most I can to just adapt with that. So the 2 should be Steppenwolf or it's indifferent. So okay, Steppenwolf can't debuff me if he goes for the AoE, but he rarely do if there's no reason for him to do that. Yeah, and Ogre just answered that intelligent and doesn't work on through heal, and the stamina, if you get for let's say Ivy, will yeah, he will just get that more health. So here I want the most turn meter down I can, so I will just try and AoE the whole lot. And I will steal, I've remembered this time, the awareness from him. Try and kill Catwoman. So let's kill Flash. No, we didn't. You know, Flash will go on Red Robin, Red Dude, and he will kill him. Let's steal another awareness. Kill him. Slow him down. Down top just because I want more strength, and it's downhill from here. Okay, I will take a 5-minute break. I will be back probably sooner than that. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Andrea, you're gonna have to talk to me about the setup you have for this? Yeah, sure. The setup is this, and it's a bit complicated if you have. Are you there, Ogre? Before I talk in vain. I will start with a game in the meanwhile. Okay, so we have. Okay, he's there. So the the setup I have here is complicated because on iOS you need something to let's say screen mirror your stuff on the PC. And I used OBS, as you can see, with a tool called Reflector, which is a tool that allows you to reproduce the screen of the iPad on a PC. And that's the setup. Yeah, the delay is there because if I don't introduce that kind of delay, the resolution will only be 720p. Uh, and I don't like to offer low quality content, so it's not an issue about the bandwidth. It's an issue, I think, only due to YouTube. I will study in the next days a solution to lower the delay and to have a more responsive interaction with the chat. But you know that's an issue. So let's continue. OBS, it's what I use to broadcast from my PC to YouTube, Twitch, or whatever. Reflector is the stuff I use to screen mirror my iPad on the PC. And yeah, and that's just it. YouTube will broadcast it live as you go, and there's nothing more to do. The only issues, as I said, is the screen resolution. If you want to do an high resolution stream, HD or something like that, with the iOS, you have two choices. Or you have a Mac, which I don't. If you have a normal personal computer, you have to adapt, and there's a couple of tools that allow you to screen mirror, and the other one to capture the screen mirror. I will end up writing something in our Discord channel, so feel free to ask more when we're there. So, okay, let's continue this. And this of rice with this Welsh composition. The usual issue here is the same. I want something to. This will be harder than the other one, because you know I live in Manchester. I have to bring Steppenwolf, which will die, and I will give him. This is horrible. Big. Why they have Harlequin Manchester? Okay, I will take suggestion. I think that I have to take Siren, and I think that I have to use Steppenwolf. But I'm so scared that the 4 AoE that he has will probably destroy my Steppenwolf. Okay, I will give it a try like this, and I will adapt on the next one, following your suggestion if I lose. But you know, We need the second lose of the day, right? Okay. No one got enraged. DOJ just slaughtered my Allegory Majesta, and it's game. I suppose that his Redwood will... Oh! His Redwood will kill my Siren. Go for proc. This is an horrible matchup. I will try and kill his Liquid Majester just to slow him down, and I will try and bleed everyone else. And I hope to miss on Siren because I will get a proc. I will go and kill his DOJ, and then I will try and kill... No, I need to apply evasion down here just to be able to hit his Siren with Red Dude. And I need him not to kill my Siren. No, he did. I am screwed. Okay. From now on, my aim is to kill his Red Dude with some lucky proc from Liquid Majester and crits from Steppenwolf. And it did happen. So now it should be easy. Yep. Just 6 points, but it's enough. So, as we go on with this, we have DOJ-led full gear 11 team. Superman in there is probably due to some Lobo or Grandi running around. I don't care about him. And I can go with this same team. And the only issue that I have is they have to quickly kill his Ivy. Because if he gives a stamina up on DOJ, it will become a mess. So my reasoning here is to go with Reverse Flash to slow down DOJ. I like with Majester and Redu to kill DOJ, and Power Girl to kill Ivy. And Z and Superman will be killed by Reverse Flash. And yeah, I agree with you. Harlequin Majester. Oh, that could be an idea, okay, just to purge Siren. And as of the Harlequin Majester rework, it's been useful because it allowed me to start killing people in Gear 11, but it's been horrible stuff. Okay, plan as usual. When you have an Harlequin Majester against a DOJ, you want to attack DOJ before she is able to purge your taunt and evasion up. So you slow her down and proceed from there. And here I want to kill, as I said, DOJ as soon as possible. I just got one hit, and I will keep attacking her. Hopefully get a proc. No, I didn't. And Z got the stamina up. Miss. Okay, this is the kill on DOJ I wanted. And from now on, it's not so hard to fight. The only hard thing here is that that stamina up is a problem sometimes. Sorry. And I will get to kill the Z on the AoE. And from now on, I only want to. We can test the stamina up on Superman if you want right now, but I want to end this quickly, so let's go with this. In this situation, you don't want to use the time paradox for reverse flash, because you want to do as many attacks as possible before they get a turn. So every single proc he gets is just a boon. So don't use time paradox unless you need it because you are low life. And welcome, Darin. Spread the word, the many the merrier. And Ogre, yes, my Aquaman is just gear 10, so in some condition he will just die from the opposing AoE. Okay, this is a interesting team. I love Medfield, even though I wasn't playing at the time. And to beat this team, we have the usual scary Black Adam, and I would like to use some greens, but it's scary. So I will use the blue composition and try to kill Huntress before she can kill my DOJ. DOJ, Siren, Reverse Flash, and Cheetah was my favorite team during the end days of Gear 10 before Lobo, and because it was one of the best bleed team I could put up together, and I really loved it. Reverse Flash would slow down any opposing red that could threaten DOJ. DOJ would just Cheetah would go first, buff up everyone, and DOJ will go second, spread the strengths up, and Siren will slaughter everyone. I love that team. And this, I was saying, is an easy matchup because the green are easily outmatched by the blues. DOJ and Siren are just plain green killer, so they both do a lot of damage. They both have a nice kit, removal and whatnot. Here we can speed this up with time paradox and go to the next one. Okay, this is a red dude with Lobo, so you know the drill. He has Steppenwolf and no other taunters, so Superman, Power Girl, and Reverse Flash should be enough. Lobo isn't a baby Lobo. I think he's gear 7, 8-ish, so I can't one-shot him with Superman, but I can attack him with Superman. I can do the other tactic I was talking before, which means that I debuff Deathstroke. By the way, we will see. We'll attack Catwoman because I don't want her to go invisible and steal the immunity from Superman. And here I want to buff up. Okay, now I have two choices. The first one is to go for the kill on Lobo with the healing immunity. The other one is to just put healing immunity on Deathstroke, just for science, as I usually say. let's do this and see what happens. He will get healing immunity. And now I will just do a simple AoE, or I could have attacked it just to put him below 100 health. And this means that he will not get the buffs. So I can easily kill him. I will go for Catwoman. It just doesn't die. And this is time for Superman to man up and tank. Let's put this on out. Okay. To answer the question, my worst nightmares are the EV blue teams, because I'm in love with some greens characters, especially Superman, Power Girl, and the whole Supes family. So I'm just weak to that affinity, and I don't have that many problems because I have a varied roster. Red Dude will help you face blue heavy team. Harlequin Majester is a good enable because she enables everyone beside her. You can use Gear 10, Red Robin, you can use Gear 10, Steppenwolf, you can use Gear 10, whoever behind her, and be safe. She's irritating because she has one of the longest taunt in the game, and so that's my best damaging red, and that's more to say than. Okay, let me think about this team. Okay, this is a Katana team, and with a Gear 11 Catwoman and Gear 11 Flash and Steppenwolf. As usual, I don't have good reds. He has Steppenwolf, so if I go with a green taunter, I will die. If I go with because Katana will kill and get some procs. If I go with a Harlequin Majester, I risk him to using yeah, Harlequin Majester is the way as usual. Risk him to use Steppenwolf ability AoE that will hinder. And I need another red because I don't want Katana to be able to use her R3. So what I could use here, I will use Siren. So the plan here is to kill Katana with Harlequin Majester, hopefully a retaliation, and Red Dude. I need to kill Catwoman with the Reverse Flash and the Lucky Proc, and Siren will kill the green. And let's continue in the meanwhile for the Darien answer question. There is no horrible team, because of Deathstroke and Lobo. You can basically kill everything with Deathstroke and Lobo. So the only nightmare are the go retaliate. No, she didn't. The only nightmares are really only Red Dude led team. And for the Red Dude led team, I can use Superman. I have some interesting high power matches in the video in the hour before. And for Red Dude led team, you can use Power Girl, you can use Siren, you can use whatever you want to just try and outpace his turn meter down. So we just lost this game because of that lucky flash hit. And here what I want to do is to kill Steppenwolf as soon as possible, but first I need to slow down Katana to be able to kill her with the Red Dude. The problem is that, yeah, we have that Katana on the other side that will slaughter me in no time. So Siren, we have to kill with the bleeds and the procs Steppenwolf, or I'm done here. And I need to just be lucky. I need more bleeds on. Okay, she has 2 bleeds up, so she will give a stack at least of evasion to Siren. And as I said, I need to kill Steppenwolf here. So my point is give him as many bleeds as possible. Go from there. And I want to apply some bleeds on his reverse flash. His flash. Okay, so Steppenwolf is dead. No! As is my Siren. Okay, from now on, I can go to kill his flash. It's done. You need a 4K motive for this fight. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, Michael, my mirror master is in the dumpster, and Cheetah is just gear 10. My mirror master is likely the lowest green I have, and is unskilled, ungeared, and everything. Yeah, I didn't win. I pull it out in the end. Pull it off. Okay. Oh, this is a green arrow led team. I don't see that so often, and they have a lot of blues. So I could go with 2 team composition here. The first one is with the old Aquaman lead team, which disables the crits on my hand. And the second one is just ignore that there is a green arrow on my opponent team and go with the usual. So, you know, I'm a lazy person. One day for science, okay. Okay, the plan is the usual. Slow down the DOJ, so you can go with the Harlequin attack on the next turn and try to kill her. If not, Red Dude will try and kill her, and we pulled it. And now it's time for Siren to apply some blades around. And this is on Broccoli. Let's start with the Slaughter. A pretty easy match. Yeah, I would love to level Chemo. Just my issue is that, as I said, I love greens, and um, I have so many greens that I want to level first. Chemo is awesome, and it's Ogre's pet, so I don't want to take the spotlight from him. But you know, sooner or later I will level him up too, especially if he gets reworked. So, another Deathstroke team with a Baby Lobo and no towns, so just Superman will be able to kill that Baby Lobo. Siren will kill the greens. Where are you, Siren? And Power Girl will do the rest. Let's down tap. Let's kill Lobo. And we will apply some blades on everyone. Yeah, the blob is awesome. But you know, there can only be one blob master, and I won't take that spot. Okay, now Arcus is going to issue challenge, so I need to tank it up with Superman. Yeah, as I said, he did pull that issue challenge up and nearly killed my Superman. I'd like to stun him here if I can. Yeah, I didn't. And I can do one thing here, which is I can try and purge him of his death immunity and kill him after with Siren. And then it's okay. End boss from this board, which is not really an end boss, as you can see, yes, year 1 R5 Catwoman. So a bleeder, reverse flash, and Superman, just because. Why Superman? Superman is useful in two scenario here. The first one is to I will AoE here. I will apply AoE here just to kill Catwoman and to remove a stack. Superman is useful in this scenario because he is faster than Power Girl, and I want to apply the healing immunity on her, so she won't get any strengths up, and it's easier for me to kill her. And right, as you can see, she has just no strengths up and did like no damage. And from now on I can go on and apply bleed around. And here I want to just to remove stacks from okay, so if you kept the count, 8th turn has been used. So the rock from Cyborg Superman is up, and I don't want him to use on Red Hood. So I will taunt up with Superman and sock it. He didn't use it. It's a shame. Because now I don't have anyone to take that. I will probably end up with I keep ignoring reverse Power Girl, which is not something that you want to do. I need to apply some bleeds here. Yeah, as you can see. Bye bye reverse flash. Okay, my priority here is to apply bleeds on Power Girl and bleed that Cyber Superman too. So, as I said before, apply healing immunity on Power Girl will help with this plan. And I could have purged. And this will ensure me that I get enough bleeds on cubes to kill him. And that was close. Okay, tank up with Superman. Apply more bleeds and up for a proc with Red Hood. We got it. And kill her with Siren. red dude hanging by a thread, but in the end, it just worked. I'm sorry to read that, Darian. I used to need some Robin, normal Robin shards, and I removed it before I could reach his health tree. But you know, it happens. As you can see, still horrible boards filled with nothing that low points. We are now 213 and 200 points behind. We are getting like, yeah, 250 points behind. We are getting like, I think, I mean, of 65 points per board clear. So, and this is my defense log. Yeah, it's botched. Oh, more red stroke. Red, and that stroke. Red stroke is a new character. Okay, Baby Lobo. So we use Superman. Nothing else to report here. So let's go. Yeah, I got L4 Bane, and I was missing 24, 25 shard for his L5. Not that I want that I will get there, but you know, I'm an OCD guy. So he didn't kill Lobo. So let's AoE. An OCD guy. So I went with farming his nodes. Ref, Bane, Katana, DS, and I to get to L5. Bane at L4 is a beast. Yeah, Bane has. I want to level Bane, but my issue with him is that I'm playing this on mentally auto. The issue with Bane is that every month a new red popped up that I wanted to level up. So every time I say myself, okay, this time is this time of the month in which you level a new red, and then something happens and someone else gets leveled. This month was Red Robin, the last month was Batman CC, because when they announced the Superboy, and I hope it would be good. I wanted to do some father-son match, and so I leveled my Batman CC to gear 9. Let's apply healing immunity here. I could have gone with the stun, but you know. And let's just purchase that immunity. I still don't have my POT on L4, L5. I have her L3. I think I have enough shard to get her to L4, but I don't have her to L5. Yeah, I still farm her every time I can. Okay. And we want more gems. Oh, just explain this because, you know. Okay, one team that I could use Steppenwolf in, and it's an evergreen, so Siren and Power Girl are okay, and Aliquima just not much of an explanation needed here. I could have gone with DOJ led, but you know, 2 more points for the Alliance if it works. So, and the turn here is a bit confused because his Cheetah will go first and buff up his whole team, unless I get yeah. So we will see all of them going on before I can do a single turn. And POT is one of those character that I don't have the resources to spend because I want other blue first. First and foremost is Cheetah. I want her at L5, at L4 and gear 11 as soon as possible. But then Michael came in and say, "Oh, level up, Dr. Fate is awesome." And how could you resist that? So here I'd like to apply some bleeds and hopefully don't get killed by his retaliation. Okay, I didn't. So let's kill Harlequin. Let's get a crit on him. And then let's... Do you have some sleep? Yeah. Let's try and bring... who do I kill? Hal Jordan. So I don't get stunned. Yeah, that's fine. So it's my Harlequin Magister time and I will go for Cheetah. No reasoning behind that. It's just the only playable thing that I could do. And this issue challenge will hopefully won't kill my 11 Magister. So he doesn't have... Okay, he does have Blitz. And Siren will just go for it. Yeah. Dr. Fate is awesome, but my issue is that I don't know who to level first, so I have to choose. That choice isn't made for me. I want Cheetah. Or John Constantine if they ever decide to give them to us. Okay. He did what Akis did what he do best. He just slaughtered my poor Harlequin Magister. And they will kill someone else due to that immunity. No, he didn't. Okay, let's go. It's over. And this is the infamous out of sync. Okay, it was strange that we didn't get one the whole day. So I need to kill it. And hope for a... Okay, I need to do this first because it won't work if I don't. Give me a moment, I will be back in a second. Okay, we should be back en route. So let me spend some alliance before it runs out. Oh, this is so high. Okay, and now I need to spend some energy and just let's waste some here. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, this is a navy blue team and it's rare to see yellow lantern sinestro, so skilled up. So I will go with the infamous team I was talking before, the cheetah one. This was my favorite team in Gear 10 and I'm going to level cheetah soon and hopefully we'll see it again. So here we go, like this. And like this. Then cheetah buffs Siren. Siren will apply bleed and crit for like 5k on everyone. And then I want to keep my buff up, so I will go with the AoE. I know that there's a live wire in there, but she dies. And now you have to choose between killing Cyborg or killing Al Jordan. Al Jordan without shield does really no damage, so I will kill Cyborg. And now it's time for Sinestro to go down. He will go with the Aerie, yes. And my plan is to slow down Al Jordan. Yeah, this is even better than for blues because, you know, Reverse Flash will allow you to apply some pressure and slow them down. And moreover is gear 11, so he won't die from normal AoE or... And this team I love, I just love it. But you know, it was an unfair fight. 4 greens is just asking for obliteration. Okay, we have a level 4 Supergirl. I haven't seen her in like a while, a lot, since Sorrow were the standard meta. And as you can see, there's an heavy component of blue. If you... To be honest, here is where I would go with Lobo, because both uh, Kota and Sovereign and Supergirl have an AoE on nearly every skill. And Batman usually opens with his AoE, but I don't want to bore you. So let's go with the team I used before. With the only substitution will be Harlequin Magister, just because I want Red to kill Champion of the Amazon. Okay, plan is the usual. Kill the Red, which will be the only one giving troubles to my blues, and bleed everyone to death. And here I want to... Z got enraged, so she won't use her bunny. And thus the best thing I could do is to attack Champion of the Amazon, apply stuns, and apply Blitz. And that was I was saying about Champion of the Amazon. She is awesome. And here I would have gotten like 10 or more stacks of Deathstroke buffs. So here I don't want my DOJ to die, and so I have to use Harlequin Magister on Batman, or I can just ignore that fact and try to kill Champion of the Amazon, which will be what I will do. And she's loaded my group. And she's loaded another group. I asked for this. Okay, I asked for this. Let's go. I should have played it differently, really. Okay. Let's take a breather and go with Lobo. I just don't want to go again against that team. We will go for Z here, and we will be just Supergirl. Okay, so we get some additional stats, global towns, and thanks to the dispel from Z, my Harlequin Magister doesn't have taunt, so she won't get attacked. But as I said, everyone in that team has an AoE, so the direct attack is only from Z and Batman. I don't want to attack yet. He's champion of the Amazon, and I will go for Batman. And I will go for the slow on Batman. Please kill my Lobo. Thanks. I would strongly suggest you to upgrade that Power Girl instead of everyone else. Power Girl is just a better Arcus. Yeah, just go for the... I will try and kill her. And Power Girl is awesome. Cubes, I found it to be very useful during Deathstroke meta. And that, yeah. As I said, I would go for Power Girl first, and then as you please. They are all good in their own way, and you can really go wrong with them. Power Girl is the best one. It just does everything that Arcus do. She's tanky as cubes. She can do as much damage as Deadshot, uh, beside on blues, and she heals herself. She taunts. She has AoE. She has a double attack. So just go with Power Girl. That's the no-brainer for me. By the way, let's continue this. Little Black with Deathstroke. So we are back to Red Dude, Superman, Liquid Magister. And notice that the cubes is only gear 10. So the plan is the usual. I could have brought Red Robin here, to be honest. But I forgot. So the plan is the usual. Slow down DOJ. Try and kill her. And she's dead. Go for Superman on Lobo. As soon as it happens. I won't do that. I will do the opposite. I will go for the immunity on DS, because Lobo wouldn't have died with that attack. And I will try and kill him right now. Okay, it's fine. I got the taunt from Power Girl because it's just that good. And I just skipped the 30% AoE. But she's one of those characters you want to L5 eventually, so think about that. I know that her shards are no longer available, so that could be hard. It will be hard for me. I don't have L5 Supergirl. This this has changed more into a talk show than into an explicative stream, but you know, who cares, as long as you enjoy it. Okay, here my reasoning is to slow down him so I can get one more turn with everyone else, and hopefully I get 2 attack with Superman, and one of them will be a stun, but he's dead. Okay, we have a 5k power girl, which means everyone is gear 10, so this is pretty easy. We can rack up some alliance point, and so let's use Cheetah. Let's use who do I kill cubes with? Let's use it. No, let's use Deathstroke. It's 2 points. I know Ogre, but as you know, I tend to be a bit logoroic, so I can just face out from the game and forget that I'm streaming, and this ends up like a talk show. Yeah. Consider that her AoE is just more damage. It's the win more ability. While I will kill Supergirl here. I don't want her to mess up my plans. But you know the auto taunt on turn 1 means that she will get at least 2 more stacks of strength, and you can pass up on that. Yeah, as Darren saying, the taunt is to ramp up. And here is the Deathstroke Hello, the one which will turn Matter down and silence guys. Franco, 18, it's his age. Another low power team, so okay, we can even go with this composition. Okay, let's just kill Catwoman. Steal his buffs and try and kill Flash. And from now on it's just auto attacking because I can't be bothered to use different skills. You should me see tapping on the same screen. Click, 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 click. And it's light damage. Yeah, Ogre, answer that for me. We will get full spoilers on 21st? I think you are on an NDA situation, so I get if you can't answer that. DOJ team with Superman, we met a team like this before, and we will go with the same composition, so Red Dude, Halloween Magister, Reverse Flash, and Siren. Or I can use Power Girl. Nah, Siren is better. Power Girl. Let's change things up. Oh, wow. So let's count the days. It's 3 days for me. And then we will get the full spoiler. I just see it. I just want to see it happening. Okay, here. The plan is just to debuff DOJ as much as possible, put a bleed on her, and don't have Power Girl die to Z. As you can see, Z can be just wrong. Especially when you have Superman putting the healing immunity on her, so she won't be able to heal up. Okay, I will go on Ivy here because could have killed with Harlequin Magister the DOJ, and I want her to die. And here I'm pretty sure that I can kill her with the AoE, so I will go with that and do some damage on Z. And now I will try and kill her with the red dude attacks. And some more. Here I have to attack Superman, because it's pointless to go in the other way. As I said before, if you have a Superman on the other side, or a really tanky guy, you shouldn't use Time Paradox on Reverse Flash and just stop for lucky procs, because it's better to just attack him many times instead of... I will use Time Paradox right now, Speed Mirage right now, just to get 6 speed up for that reason. I will taunt, hopefully to avoid my Power Girl to be debuffed, and skip the Time Paradox and keeping it in. We will do so many turns that it's just better to just punch him and opt for procs than to have a couple of powered up punch speed gems. Oh, and Gear 11 Doomsday and L5 Harlequin Magister with a full blue team, with a 2 blue team. So this is another Lobo team, as I see. It's the easiest way not to think about it after 2 hours of streams. So, hello. Okay, let's try with this. Let's opt for a DOJ taunt on bot first and second turn. The first one is needed to slow her down, and the second one is needed to kill her with Harlequin Magister. But if she taunts twice, she will get so many buffs. Okay, she hasn't got the... She got enraged, so she can lasso us. So I have the usual 2 choices here with the reverse flash. The first one is to attack and aim for a miss. The second one is to AoE, which is what will I do. Opt for a crit on someone and opt for a miss on Harlequin Magister. And I got none of them. She did taunt. And she's dead. I got my stacks here. If Harlequin Magister misses, yeah, she will be able to kill Siren. Okay, now I can go with Time Paradox, and I won't do that because, as you can see, I have 1 turn speed up that will fade right now, and I want to kill her, so the healing will be marginal. No, I don't care. Let's go for it. He will kill Liquid Majester and hopefully proc. Yeah. And now it's just a matter of bleeding Doomsday to death before he became a new god, like Doombucks always says. Okay, so we did this without using Lobo, and that's right. Yeah, you know, when you get tired, sometimes it's easier to fall back to an easy tactic than to just risk it. And boss again, and this is a gear 10 group, which is a navy green team with a blue. I can ignore Aquamoa and can just bleed them to death, I suppose. Aquamoa will try and kill my reverse flash, though. Yeah, the time paradox attacked it 3 times. It's when you're, yeah. Okay, so here, everyone has so many agility up due to Clayface, and everyone is invisible. I have two choices. The first one is to just AoE, and the second one is to ramp up my time paradox, and the second one is to attack Power Girl to get her low and kill her with Siren AoE. I will go for the AoE because I want her to attack first and see what happens. Yeah, it's okay. Now I will remove her that immunity and we kill her with the bleeds from Siren. As I said, she's just gear 10, so this was supposed to be an easy game. And in game like this, the shame is that I usually end up losing 1 or 2 star because, you know, I'm stupid. I want to do more than I'm supposed to do. So let's go for this. And we kill everyone else besides Clayface. Bleed Clayface to death. Ogre, do you think that they will give us the full spoiler on next month on 21st? Let's say in conjunction with your full disclosure and their full disclosure. If you know that. Oh, my first 8-14 match in a while. After this port clear, we are 180. We are, I think, yeah, still 180 point behind. I think that we will need a couple of more hours. So I will stay here after dinner. I don't know if you will. For me are 7 p.m. So in an hour or so we'll take a break and we'll return 30 minutes later. Okay, I will decide that later on. Just to let you know right now if you want to take a break or something. Okay, we have a red Deathstroke team with a gear 10 Allegri Magister, gear 11 DOJ and Power Girl. And I will go with the usual anti. Where are you? You are here. Anti-Harlequin Magister. I couldn't care less, to be honest. Let's go with this. If I get enraged, I get enraged. I love Reverse Flash. He's not one of my favorite characters, especially because I really loved him in the Flashpoint comics. It was awesome there. Because you can see, no spoiler, I will just shut up. But then in the Flash series from CW, which I love, by the way, um, she has been like a known threat, and the scare that in DC Legends of Tomorrow on past season he applied was I won't say pathetic, but it was not the reverse flash you should scare. You should be scared off. So that's on my only issue with reverse flash. I have now that image of him in in that face, in that role, and that's what what I know what I'm not loving of him. Um, by the way, I love his kit in the game, and he's one of my favorite in the game, just as a tool to utilize. And I want to have him L4, so I mean on your boat. So that was an easy Deathstroke, and we have another easy one. I use my usual. I think I have to. I used to have my setup saved for Deathstroke, which is number 2. It's Redwood, Superman, and one random guy. And this random guy is usually her. My favorite character is the one on the screen. Is Superman. I read this number 1 and comics up to the I think 300 from the original series. And then I stopped due to university and other real life stuff. And then I started again with New 52. And when I started with New 52, I started reading other comics. So that was not the Superman I was used to see, not even the one from the movies. So I've been told that with Rebirth, he's back to the old self. Let's say this. It's back to the old self, and I'm just wanting to read the Rebirth series. I just don't have the time at the moment with so many real life time constraints. Okay, this match has played out for me. It's been pretty easy. When you see a baby Lobo, you know that you are going with one less character that they have. So they have one less character than you, I mean. And Power Girl and Superman just shut down everyone else. Let's hope not. Okay, this is a Baby Lobo, Grundy, and Gear 10 guys, so I can go with some Alliance Point, Rack Up team. Okay, the usual, Lobo dies. Then it's time for Catwoman. Or we can go for Grundy. no healing immunity on him, so I won't touch him. Let's steal that awareness. And try and kill the woman. Okay, let's give it a try. No, okay, she didn't get the healing immunity. Hey. Let's keep killing him. Okay, we got the healing immunity, he won't rest, and this is over. Sorry guys, I was checking some sketches that an alliance made for us, and I have to say they are awesome. I just want to be able to show them to you. Give me 1 second just to check some chat. Okay, this is late. Okay, okay, let's continue. Okay, another Deathstroke team, and this time they have Gear 11 guys, so let's go with a proper team. Yeah, I suppose that we will have a Catwoman heroic challenge. If you remember, we had something similar with Shazam and Shazam rework. We got the rework, the PvP week, and the heroic challenge next this month, exactly. Oh, that was you. Thanks, Bruno Vale. And as much as Soups is one of the faster characters in the comic. He used to race with flashes, and some comics Flash win, in some other comics it's Superman the winner. So he's one of the fastest around there, and you know that you have instead here as low Superman. I won't mind him as is. I love this first kit. I just don't like his 4 legendary point, with the one which gives him turn meter up, because if you want to use him as a tank, turn meter up would it's just so wrong, because you want the tank to be slow and to take punches. I will use Siren here in the meanwhile. And so, yeah, I got it, Bruno. Thanks. I realized that when you said I was the one that made a point about Superman in the new 52. I was saying, I suppose that Superman is fine as it is, but I hoped that with the release of Justice League, we will get black suit Superman, and that could be another kind of Superman that could just fit the even the Reanimator style. Anything would have gone. Just give me more Superman, please. And I started an argument before I didn't complete, and it's about my status in the game. Because as you can see, I have a bunch of gems hoarded. I used to be a free-to-play player, completely free-to-play, up to June. I started with, I thought it was the last part of Arceus month, so should be last January. And I went from there. On June, it was my birthday, and a Wonder Woman movie got out the day before. And uh, I said, I missed Wonder Woman. Um, okay, let's talk about this fight. I will continue later on. This is an interesting fight because we have Bane. Bane has proved himself to be a pain. I won't continue that phrase. The most, um, let's say, functioning way for me to control him is Superman. And thus is my playstyle in this part of the game. I will go with a mixed blue-red team because I want Siren to apply bleeds and give me some kind of inevitability. And I want Superman and DOJ to just be able to tank the very first turns. And the last guy here, I could go with really everyone. I could use a Dispeller, but with Bane I can't use DOJ and I can't use a blue. So I can't use Red Robin. I will go with Reverse Flash. I won't care about the spells. Yeah, I still don't have both Chemo and POT on Gear 11. So let's go this way. I was saying, I was a free-to-play player until June, and then I was forced to being unable to complete the Wonder Woman DOJ event because I didn't have anyone else at the time. Here I will apply healing immunity to Bane just to be able to punch him with Super Power Go. But I did a mistake because he's faster. So I did a mistake. Who cares? I wasn't able to compete in that event because I didn't have anyone else to play. So I said myself, let's go and buy Harris pack. Harris will allow me to compete in that event. Instead, I just failed. And I didn't have the gear, I didn't have uh, the levels to do nothing. And so I got like DOJ up to L2 or 3. And then, as they say, the first time, the first buy is the harder. And then you just go from there. Then after that, a new, after that, there was the month with the Blue Beetle. And if I remember correctly, there were an offer for a DOJ again at the end of the month. So I ended up buying that just to be able to get her to L3. Yes, I was L2 and then L3 because I wanted the purge from the 3. And then they gave us the Superman month with the Cyborg Superman. As many of you know, Superman Especially that of Superman is my favorite comic cycle, and so I couldn't pass on that. I bought just one pack, and then it just became an habit, and that's all. So I'm not a pay-to-win player. Uh, Again, this price. And not a pay-to-win player because I don't methodically buy every month heroes. I just buy the one that seems interesting for me to play with. And if you notice the trend, uh, there is no good DPS. There is no good. Just I love supports. Um, so that's where I went. I bought Red Robin. I bought Red Dude, and I bought cubes because Superman. And I would buy Constantine a couple of his packs if they ever decide to release him. And we will see. Okay, so these fries usually wellish team. The issue here is Firestorm and Siren that will probably obliterate me. So the plan is the same. Avoid the red, avoid the blue, and pray. I think this will be another loss. Let's tank up. So next use of Steppenwolf um, buff up will allow me to kill DOJ, Alec Magister and someone else. And let's hope here for a crit. Just anyone? Okay. Let's AoE. This AoE will accomplish two things. Apply bleeds that will allow my Siren to rack up evasion. And the second thing is that will give evasion up on his Siren. That means that my Steppenwolf will be able to be used even after DOJ dies, Alego Magister dies. Now I want to kill Siren and I want to kill Steppenwolf with Reddit. Okay, turn meter up. Now I can go with Alego Magister on Redude, just try and kill him, and Siren will finish Firestorm. If I would have taken a turn on Power Girl, I would have been destroyed by that Legendary 4 Red Dude. But we pulled it off. Good enough for me. 3-star at 2. This is a strange team. It's the usual full blue team, and everyone is Gear 11. I think that they are even 80 Gear 11. Yeah, 80 Gear 11. 80 Gear 11. Definition of where? You can find it here. Okay, so how do you beat this guy? The answer is cheat with Deathstroke. Another answer is just go with what you have and hopefully pull it out. And this is what I would do. My reasoning here is they will have a lot of healing and they will have a lot of stamina and that immunity due to Harris. And I have to bleed them out before I die here. They have no way to avoid evasion beside Cheetah. And my Power Girl won't be able to directly hit Catwoman because she will probably hide on the first turn. So I have to attack with her, skip her taunt, and go on from there. I wish I have better reds. I keep saying that, I know. The enrage. Oh, that madness. Okay, so it's our turn, and what we want to do here, the best thing to do is to stop some healing, and to do that I want to kill the one that can destroy me, which is Harris. So healing stopped. Siren we will go next, and she will probably apply more bleeds and kill him. Okay, so she didn't miss, and she didn't kill my Power Girl. Now I could try and kill Catwoman. Or Cheetah. Cheetah is the next best thing, so let's go for that. And as I said, I need to start applying bleeds, which they will be dispelled from Enchantress, so that was not a good idea. Yeah. So let's go with more bleeds. Get a turn, get a turn, get a turn. Right. And this will go there. And Siren needs to apply as many bleeds as possible on Enchantress and try and kill her before okay, that went better than I thought. We lost Power Girl, but we are in okay shape. And now I want to just try and kill her. Okay, we got the healing immunity, so even if she heals, she will die. And it's done. 12 points for us, which is good thing considering that we are going for top 100. And 3 more to clear. And this is Harley Quinn Majester red team. So usual as before. We want someone to kill cubes, which is tanky enough. We want a red to kill Cheetah, and we want someone to kill the 2 reds. Cubes got enraged, that means that he will be able to just attack on the first turn, and the OP it attacks on Power Girl. Yeah, we got some strength up. Now it's my turn. I will go for the AoE, hoping for the usual crit, and especially some damage on Red Hood, because I want him to die as soon as possible. We got the critical, so Steppenwolf's turn will buff up everyone else. Siren will apply Blitz. And then we try and kill both the 2 reds here with the AoE. And we did it. So even Cheetah is dead, and now it's a matter of time before Cubes is dead too. Our Harley Quinn Majester will die probably in the process. One thing to consider the only, let's say, issue I have with Steppenwolf is that Cubes here is crit immune, so half of the kick from Steppenwolf is wasted. He won't get any use to the crit in of Cubes. So another 8 points for us. Okay, this is 2 greens, which are usual Al Jordan and an EV hitter. Usually that EV hitter is Arcus, Chimak, or Cyborg, Siren for DOE, and Harlequin Magister. So this team I'm using right now should be able to work them off because I will beat the green. I will try and kill Harlequin Magister with my Power Go. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's stack up some strength up on Power Go and usual fishing for crits. Yep. Crits up and hit a chance up from Steppenwolf's mean that this attack will do 6 damage at least, and this retaliation should be able to kill someone. Okay, so we have 2 choices here. One is to rack more strength up and kill just Harlequin Magister. The other one is to be greedy and AoE. I don't think that with AoE we'll be able to kill someone else, so I think that racking up the strength is better than to go for something else. Here we will go to Cyborg, because the chance to crit on a blue is lower in my experience if you have an uncomfortable affinity, a different affinity. And here we will try and kill Siren. We did it. So this is the end of Harlequin Magister due to the proc. But Cyborg is bleeding, so he's dead. And so is Al Jordan in a couple of turns. Here I will taunt up because I don't want anyone else to be stunned or debuffed or... The old Aquaman is one of the characters I always loved, and I got it only later on because I didn't get to play that much during his PvP cycle, and I loved him. Sadly, I only got him the month to Gear 10, the month in which we moved from Gear 10 to Gear 11, so that was sad to see because he was no use in Gear 10, and I had other, let's say, priorities. So this is a DOJ-led team, so I'm not sure to be able to kill the 2 reds, and you do not have to undervalue the damage that Batman CC can shell off. This is a pretty strange team. There are a lot of synergies. You have 2 good towns and 2 good damage dealers in DOJ and Batman CC, and Catwoman is an utility which is great. My reasoning here is to go with my Superman just to be able to disable DOJ towns and let my other guys in the face of Power Girl and Reverse Flash to be able to finish the red guys and to kill the DOJ will use Siren. Another way we can go there is to ignore Power Go and the Reds and just go for Harlequin Magister, and which is I think is a better plan because Harlequin Magister goes on the DOJ that goes slowed by Reverse Flash. Yeah, yeah. Batman is one of the guys I think I want to bring to Gear 11 just to be able to use him more. As you can see, he just removed 3 part of 4 over 4 of Harlequin Magister. Yeah, it's crazy. Here we got that lucky crit. He got the invisible, and I want to taunt up, or I have 2 choices here. The first one is to taunt up to soak DOJ damage or Superman damage, but there is Harlequin Magister. So my best bet here is to just hit DOJ with the buff immunity to not allow her to get more buffs and try and kill her with Harlequin Magister, which didn't happen. So this will be an uphill road. Have a nice evening, Darren. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And hopefully I will be able to stream again in the next days or weeks, probably on the next Sunday. Here I want to kill Catwoman, so I won't have my immunity stripped off, and I want to kill DOJ because she is the main thing that is keeping me behind. Here I have a choice. I didn't get a proc before, so I want to get a proc right now. Force a proc to be able to use Time Paradox as soon as possible on Superman, on Reverse Flash. And I want to taunt on Superman so that opposing Superman won't kill anyone else. Here I will bleed Superman. And hopefully I will get a proc. Seren got a lot of evasion stacks, so we are sorted for now. They last 2 turns, so there's time, and Superman should be able to tank in the meantime. And this is the end of battle. New board, let's hope for some high value now. Okay, I don't even try. We have 4k PvP essence, so before getting to use them, I will spend the essence and see what happens. We are racking some points. Phantom Panics as usual is going crazy. We have a wonderful alliance. Okay, let's open some packs. Let's hope for some PvP energy, which doesn't even happen. Oh, this is a great pull. We got 16 shards of Champion of the Amazon, and this is horrible. I don't need any more. Oh, yeah, another awesome pack with more Doomsday shards and some energy. And woohoo! More Doomsday packs. Okay. I'm happy kid. Okay, this is a low power team, so let's rack up some alliance point. And let's go like this. Just to be sure, if someone dies, it's points for Deathstroke. So Flash goes like this, she hides, he buffs, and I want to try and kill her as soon as possible. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's steal those crit on him. Remove the stacks from him. Okay, I don't care if she got the... Okay, here I have two choices. The first one is to rack up more buffs, which is what I will do. So the craziness of Flash can go on. And the other one was to attack Deathstroke, but as I saw that was a low power team, there's no need to just go for that. I love Flash from the comics, and it's sad that in this game he always been some kind of a joke, because in the very early game you don't have to get his shards, so you won't be able to use it so easily. In the later part of the game, when you get to, let's say, top 5000 PvP or top 150 PvP, is being phased out by a reverse flash. So it's just sad. Another low power team, so let's just rack up some alliance point. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We will see in later on, I suppose, on the Discord chat. Thanks for watching. Here I just do what Deathstroke does best, so slow down the one that proves to be a threat to us, which is the stun and the purge from Hal Jordan. Then we just can go from here. This is Lucky Fresh turn. So he attacked. He got a proc and he got a vortex. Thank you, Flash. I noticed that, but that's just confirmation bias. That if you attack, if you use some ability or some skill on someone that is way lower than you are in gear and in power level, some ability tend to proc more. But you know, it's just the complot guy, the yeah, you know, that part of me that rise up and say, No, I was just. I know that you are still here. I was just greeting Michael. Okay, we have two green and Harlequin Magister, so we have to use our Steppenwolf, Siren for the green guys, and Reverse Flash for Harlequin Magister, and hopefully Cheetah will be able to be killed by Harlequin Magister. So we are now 3 hours in this craziness, and I love you all for being here. For the support. Okay, usual tactics here. Opt for a miss on Harley Quinn and opt for a crit on someone else. Rack up some um, speed up, permanent speed up, just to be able to use time paradox when needed. We didn't get any, but you know, who cares? She did get crit, so Steppenwolf time to buff everyone else. Cheetah time to bleed the hell out of him. And that Power Girl can be and will be scary if I don't kill her before. So let's hope for a crit here. And okay, we didn't lose anyone yet. So I want to kill Cyborg, kill Cheetah, or at least crit on her. And then, okay, this will kill my reverse flash. And this will probably kill Power Girl. I wanted to use those packs because I am 18 minutes behind the reset. So I don't want to waste these minutes. I can, if you are willing, I can say that we will take a 30-minute break and we will be back at 20:30 for me. So in 30 minutes, even less, I'll be there again. I need to get to my family, which is staring right now, and have some dinner. Uh, okay, okay. And yeah, that should be it for now. I will be in 30 minutes, and I will stay for the rest of the evening. For me, I don't know if it's morning for Olga and the others. So I will be back soon, and thank you for staying, and see ya later if you are. Thanks a lot.